6:30 already. It's morning.
Yes, and what a lovely morning. Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you. So good morning. Good morning. Sunbeams will soon smile through. Good morning. Good morning to you and you and you and you. Good morning. Good morning. We've gabbed the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you. Nothing could be grander than to be in Louisiana.
Australia, Australia, playing on the didgeridoo, boomerang coming back to you. In Australia, Australia.
Another post today.
Except for 12:30 yesterday.
Whale.
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 Right. Okay. If you ring tomorrow, I think we're going to ring you tomorrow. So we'll give you a ring anyway. And enjoy your fishing trips.
Yeah.
Do you want a fit machine?
No, I laugh at that. I'll call up, yeah.
It's the nurses Tuesday. She's talking to Cindy from Antigua.
They don't come on here, do they? Scotland don't come on the street.
Yeah, you do when I can,
Oh, right.
but very rare.
They also have our place tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's done twice a day sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, different ones, maybe, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm always
Right. Very well, yeah.
over again.
You great cat.
And I'll be right next week.
Yeah.
wondered what that little cutout is in the bottom right hand corner of the roundabout on a roundabout sign? Well, the traffic signs manual states that that is to emphasise that all traffic must travel in a clockwise direction. So essentially it's there to try and prevent you from going the wrong way around the roundabout. It's usually in the same place in the bottom right hand corner of the roundabout, but it can vary its location slightly to try and accommodate different roundabout layouts. And it's also used where there is more than one roundabout on the sign. What about these symbols you often get on roundabout signs? What are they for? Well, they are emergency diversion routes, page 125 in the Know Your Traffic Signs book. They are pre-planned routes to take you around a section of road that may become closed. So let's say you're on the motorway and something has happened up ahead and a section of that road needs to be closed. They can just put up a sign saying, follow the triangles. You follow the triangles on the signs and that takes you around that closed section of road. Here's an example. I'm not going to show you this whole diversion route because that would be boring, but I'm going to show you the junctions. Let's say the road up ahead is closed and there's a sign saying follow the triangles. At the moment there's actually a different diversion route in place, but no, let's go with the triangles. Let's say the diversion route is saying follow the triangles. There's the triangle, take this exit towards Halstead. So that's what I'm doing. I'm leaving now towards Halstead. And the next sign, the triangle, is left again. You can probably see that now. There we go. So that's left first exit for the triangle. So I'm going left here, as that's where the triangle says I need to go. And that sign also says left for the triangle as well, so that backs that up. Oh no, now the triangle's in the right lane, so I need to go to the right lane and now follow this lane. And you can see the triangle there saying this is the correct exit, and this next sign says it's ahead, second exit for the triangle. So I'll do that here as well. And I can already see the triangle on the exit sign for the exit of the roundabout. So I take this exit, backed up by the triangle on that sign, and now I need to go right at the next roundabout to follow the triangle. So just checking my mirrors, positioning to the right so that I can take the right lane when it splits to two lanes, and then I'll go right third exit at this roundabout. And signal to leave, and the triangle there saying that this is the correct exit if I'm following the triangles. Aha, now I've got a bit of a problem because I'm approaching a roundabout and there is no sign to say which way to go. So this is not a perfect one because, well, this roundabout has no sign. So I'm going to slow down as I approach it and try and look at the exit signs. And I can already see it now. Slight problem, but nothing VoiceOver can't solve. Although there is no sign approaching this roundabout, what I'm saying is I can see a triangle on one of the exits of the roundabout. Not ideal, but I can still figure out which way to go. And here we are, about to join the A12 again. That was the road I left when I started following the triangles. It's taken me around the city to bypass that main road, and now I'm going back on to the main road via this slip road. Although I really do want to speed up at the moment, but the car in front is not speeding up. It's doing 35 miles an hour as we're approaching this slip road, which I don't like. So I've left a bit of a gap and I've tried to then speed up and then slow back down again, so I wasn't pulling out in front of someone going slower than them. I was sort of going the same speed as them. Then I slowed down as I was approaching the car in front, which I felt was the safer thing to do. Now let's get going. Now that is actually what I recommend you do if you're following a slow moving vehicle on a slip road onto a 70-mile-per-hour road. Me keeping a big distance between myself and the vehicle in front meant that I had both options. Either I could accelerate or slow down to help myself merge with traffic. If I was following the car in front closely, I wouldn't be able to accelerate. I would only have the option to slow down. By coincidence, the day I happen to be filming this, there's actually a diversion route in place at that junction that's got nothing to do with the emergency diversion route and following the triangles. If the emergency diversion route is being used, there will be a sign which says something along the lines of road closed, alternative route, follow this symbol. In this case, it would be the triangles. However, one of the problems I have is I seem to struggle to remember which symbol I am following, and then when I get to a sign that has more than one symbol on it, I don't know which way to go. Probably just me though. Now I know what you may be thinking, and that is, if I'm in traffic, road's not moving much, and there's a sign with a symbol on it, maybe I should follow those symbols and that will take me around the traffic and back onto the road. Well, I don't recommend that, because sometimes these emergency diversion routes are really long and take you well out of your way. They're designed to take motorway traffic, so they're not going to take you through some smaller streets. They're going to take you on main roads, and sometimes they are going to be long. And it appears the routes aren't always complete. So there may be some junctions where there isn't a permanent sign, and they would have to put up a temporary sign there so you would know which way to go. And of course, if you're not being told to follow the symbols, they're not going to bother putting up the temporary sign. For example, that last roundabout I did has no sign on approach, so they would have to put up a temporary sign there so you would know which exit you need to take. I just looked at the exits and managed to see it in the distance, but it's not practical to rely on that. Have you noticed that the route arms on roundabout signs can vary in thickness? When I say route arms, that's the technical term for the exits on the roundabout sign. You can get the thicker exits or route arms, and they are for primary routes. You can get the medium thickness ones. They are for non-primary but important routes. And then you can get the skinny lines, and they are for local routes. You can also get these little things. They're known as stubs. That's the technical term for them. They are an exit from the roundabout, but one that's not important enough to have a direction on the sign. But beware of stubs. If you have a stub pointing in the exact same direction as an exit, and it will probably be that way around, because we drive on the left in Great Britain. If the stub is pointing in the same direction as the exit, that stub represents the wrong side of a dual carriageway, and you don't want to drive down the wrong side of a dual carriageway. In my opinion, they should put a no entry sign next to that stub, but they don't. And I think that's because as you go around a roundabout, it's obvious which exits you can take and which exits you shouldn't take due to the angle of the roads.
I am going to prove to you that your entire life is a lie. Starting with McDonald's. Small fries into a regular fries, and then that into a large fries. Lies. Oh, how'd you get your grass so green? Oh, I go out there every day and water it, put nutrients on it and all that. No, I don't. I just spray paint it. It's a really good trick. I might try that. No way do they do this. I love this kind of brickwork on a house. Is that really what they do? They just paint it grey and then scratch out that. I've never seen that. I'm going to check that on a house when I'm next looking at one.
21 years of living on this planet. Am I only just now finding out that this is the shape of the Earth?
No, it's not. Is it?
And it's not just perfectly round.
You know what? My mind is blown. I just assumed it was perfectly round. We're going to blow your mind today at some point as well, if that didn't, all right? I just figured out the life hack of the century. That's frozen pizza, dude. Oh, break the pizza before you cook it. I mean, maybe break it in proper slices, not like that. It's really annoying, but I get that.
I was today years old when I found out that that's how you're supposed to play.
I honestly, I tried that as an adult recently. I was with my little boy at a park. I still couldn't figure it out. What? What, you can scan the QR code of these machines and then do it from there. So you don't have to touch the machine. What, because lots of other fingers have touched it? Ah, fair enough. Turn it upside down. What, the saucer? If your cup doesn't fit in the thing, turn the saucer upside down. Yeah, but I've never had that problem. I don't normally use saucers, mate, to be honest. Mountains are not... Oh, my... Imagine if... Is that actually... What? That's got to be for a movie. 100% has to be for a movie. Imagine if no mountains were real. Mount Everest was just made out of paper mache.
6'2".
Okay.
And this light is about 4.5 foot tall.
That's the traffic
and it's
light.
one of the smaller ones we use in the field. So, if you didn't think a traffic signal was that big, now you know.
They actually don't look that, but yeah, when you're in the car, you just think of them as teeny weeny tiny, but they're up high, they're far away, especially in America. They're really high up, aren't they, and far away. You don't want them falling on your car.
A lot of people are hating on the spaghetti, and I can see why.
What? Okay, so it's when you don't want to put the food on the seats. So you're eating in your car. I mean, I would just go in the restaurant, mate. But if you don't want to eat it and put it on the seats, you could do what he does and spill it all over the seats. I mean, that's just stupid, isn't it?
I've been having these shorts right here for at least 5 or 6 years.
Right, okay.
And
What
the
about
pocket's
them?
been sealed closed.
Pocket sealed? Yeah, but you just
the whole
open it.
time, not knowing I was supposed to put this
Yeah,
open.
you cut it. I only know that because when I used to buy suits, when I used to work in London, in banking, very different to this, when I got a new suit, you'd have to cut the pocket open. Only way I knew. Easiest way to move a bit. She's been doing that for a long, long time, hasn't she? She is a pro. Absolute pro at doing that. That's genius. I've never moved a bench like that, I don't think. Do it with a table, I dare you. Before we watch the next clip, can you do me a favor, please, and like the video and subscribe to the channel? Thank you. So what's this? Ooh, that's clever. Is that actually there? What? This is in America, though. This ain't in the UK. You can't pull things forward in the UK. Nah, they're just stacked on top of each other, falling out everywhere. SpongeBob ice cream, that's what it looks like. It looks like a bit of cheese, doesn't it? Ugh, it's all like falling apart in the bottom right. Would you eat that ice cream? Yeah, I probably would, yeah. Oh, this is brilliant. I don't know if this is actually... I love this. This is obviously not how they make it, right? It's not how they make it. Oh, maybe it is how they make it. Oh, maybe that's actually how they make that look pretty good. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. That's so good. It's amazing how sound and our mind just believes something when it just thinks it should believe it. That's so good. It's just a dog panting. This is how much soda you're getting in your large drink. Oh, yeah, because ice. It's crazy. So he's got one large drink and he's pouring it into another one with all the ice that they give you, right? And you can see that actually you're only getting half the drink. It is mind-blowing. What's this? Hang on a minute. You can spin round tills and serve yourself. Oh, I'll have that one for free, thanks. I don't think that really... No. Ooh, we've got a life hack here. What have I been doing wrong with my Nutella jars? What, you clean out the Nutella jar? I mean, my Nutella jars aren't... Oh, they are glass. And what, you turn them into glasses? Yeah. Nah.
Freeze ice cubes in a pinch. Use hot water instead of cold water. It actually freezes faster. This is actually called the Mpemba effect.
It does, yeah, because the molecules are moving more in hot water, so they slow down more and freeze more. That's the scientific part, you know. I didn't want to confuse you. I was today years old when... All right, Today years old when... All right, ketchup. Yeah, you got the seal on it because it's a new ketchup. Ah, you use the lid to punch a hole in it rather than trying to peel it off. Especially when I haven't got any nails. I'm like, come on. Toblerone hack. Is that how you've been doing it all your life? Oh, that's how you're meant to break a Toblerone bar. It makes sense. Do you reckon that works?
Life lesson, when you press a doorbell, it doesn't just do the ding dong when you press it.
Hold it in.
And then when you unpress it, it does the undong.
Oh, I knew that. Did you not know that? I knew that. Tell me a car's not even moving in the movie. Oh, yeah. Did you not know this, guys? The cars are not moving. Obviously, it'd be highly dangerous for them to be driving and acting at the same time. So they have these contraptions. It's actually mind-blowing, the efforts. You can understand why movies cost so much to make, right? The pickle is actually a pickled cucumber. Hang on a minute. No, it's not. I'm Googling this. Is a pickle a cucumber? The small cucumbers that are turned into pickles are from the Cucurbitaceae family. The same family as pumpkins, gourds, and watermelons. So technically, but they're small. They're not the cucumbers I like to eat. So I like cucumbers, but I don't like pickles. Is that an ice cream cone where they only put the... Yeah, you think you got loads of ice cream, but you haven't. Yeah, little liars. Yeah. What you see and what actually happens. That is a beautiful... it's true. They've got to do a bit for the show, right? Do you think the door just opens itself? Of course it doesn't. That's not real. It's a cake. Oh, I called it. Called it. If you spotted that was a cake before me, you're an absolute legend.
If the opposite of small is large,
yeah,
then what is the opposite of medium? Isn't that concerning?
Hang on a minute. What, they've been pretending they're not quick all this time, but actually, the tortoise beat the hare because the tortoise is lightning fast. Cheeky devil.
So does anyone else use a hairdryer on the cool setting to inflate their pool? I've been doing this for years and it's a complete game changer. On hot days, my son is so impatient to get into the pool and this allows me to do it so quickly. This paddling pool took 90 seconds to inflate.
Yeah, I would just use an electric pump because then it definitely won't overheat. This is what real owl's legs look like. No, it's not. No, it's not. You little liars. Nah, I'm sorry. That's no. No! The poor fella, literally! You've just uncovered him! These objects are not moving. What, none of them? Oh my word, yeah! If you cover up one of them, and you just look at one of the little men, you can see they're not moving at all. Oh, my eyes are gone. Honey. I found out today my life is a lie. This is like a Build-A-Bear place, isn't it? Oh, what? You think that machine makes it, and actually it's a guy shoving it in? What's your job? Well, I stuff a machine full of bear inside, yeah. I've seen these before. It is amazing how towels all look so neat, right? But that's how they do it. It's very clever. Very, very, very clever because it looks insane. So I peel an onion. Slice an onion. What, you use a peeler to do it? Does it make you cry still, though? I reckon it, well, it does. Onions are horrible things, can't they? Oh my god. Oh my word, is that how big the bins are? See, you just assume... There's no way, in the UK, that is not how big the bins are. No. We don't think that far ahead. The bin is actually that size, and that's why it's full all the time. I'd never even considered that. That's blown my mind. All right, what's this dude doing? It says he's available. Right, so he's online. He's sat on the sofa. Oh, I know what that is. When you're trying to skive off work, you attach your mouse to something, so the mouse keeps moving, and it makes it look like you're online, when you're actually not.
Did you know baby carrots aren't actually babies? They're instead regular-sized carrots cut down and trimmed by machines into miniature carrots.
No,
they
they're
were
not.
first introduced back in the 1980s by California carrot farmer Mike Urasek, who tried to salvage his unsaleable carrots that were rejected by supermarkets for being oddly shaped.
So he
processed them through a bean cutter and rebranded his produce as baby carrots.
That's crazy. That is so smart. Are you sure? Nah, there's some that look like baby carrots because they've not been cut. You can tell because they've still got all the skin and dirt on them. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that one. Nobody told me this before. Okay, your petrol cat. Oh, it's freezing cold there. What's that? What? I ain't never seen that before. Why would it be on the petrol cap? Why wouldn't it just be like inside the door? Nobody's gonna know. What? Backpack and a coat and a jumper and then another backpack. Oh, for when you're going on to a flight so you can get an extra. You little fibber. Very clever. She didn't have anything in it though. That's the problem.
You're telling me this is actually the design on the pants.
So what? The jeans actually have the underwear knitted into them. So it looks like it's... Do they really? I wouldn't have thought that they would have done so. That's a bit naff, isn't it? No, I wouldn't have expected them to do that, but fair one. Never knew this. Okay. What? Chairs have a slot for like umbrellas and stuff. Oh, that's clever, isn't it? Very, very clever. Will that keep you dry though? Yeah, it probably will. Oh, is this another fake brick thing? What's he doing this time? What's he doing? Yeah, he's cutting in. That's crazy, isn't it? It is crazy. That's pretty mad. That's no way. That is not real brick. That must have taken longer to do than if he just built it with all those individual bricks. How we do snow FX in the movies. That's awesome, isn't it? Just a snow, not a hose pipe, a snow pipe. Snow machine. It's amazing, isn't it? I'd love to be on a set of a big movie. It must be incredible. I said though, when I found this bread keeper. I mean, it's just a Tupperware to put bread in. It's a bread bin. I always put my bread in the fridge, actually. Oh, it's quite clever, actually. Yeah, it's quite clever. So you put your bread in there. Yeah, it's actually pretty clever, to be fair. Okay, that's smarter than what I was thinking. Opening cans wrong whole time. No, that isn't how you do it, is it? Is it? That's the same. It's the same result. I don't get it. It literally, the tin opens. Oh, he's pouring Coca-Cola into the water dispenser. That's true, right? They call it a water dispenser, but that's a lie. Because you can put whatever you want in there. Might be a bit of a pain to clean when it's something else, but put whatever you want in. Oh, here we go. So here we go, another green screen. Wow, that's quite clever, isn't it? That's actually really clever. How do they do these? Not the green screen, like him holding her, but all the other bits. That blows my mind. Ooh. I think that's meant to be a panda. I don't know what that is. It's not the right shape. What I ordered on Wish, yeah, you didn't get that though, did you? They're lying to you, mate. They're 100% lying to you. This is gonna look horrific. Instagram versus reality. I love these. That looks amazing. There's the reality. I mean, that's still pretty nice. It is still pretty nice, but Instagram, they filter and change the absolute bits off of it. But that was still pretty nice. This is what I wanted. Ooh, yeah, they look lovely. This prank your colleagues with fake crabs. That's quite good. Wow, look at that window. Beautiful. Oh my god. Now it's the skyline. Oh, it's like a TV window that puts whatever image you want on there. They probably just look onto a brick wall, but they can make it look like whatever they want. I like that. Oh, we got a water fountain. Ooh, it's got a fridge at the bottom? That's not real, is it? There's no way there's a fridge at the bottom of this one as well. Why don't they tell you there's a fridge at the bottom? I don't get it. Help us out instead of lying to us. Very sad that our lives have been complete and utter lies. The only way we can change it is if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch one of the 2 videos on your screen right now.
So we are currently filming the Platts House fire, which is over here.
What?
We've just had a test blow up and it was pretty mint, wasn't it?
It was very loud. They gave us little earplugs. Now I didn't put any in.
No, because we're going to be in the thick of it. We wanted to sort of know what the whole experience was going to be like, and what I found really weird was the way it hit my body.
Yeah,
the
sort of gas explosion.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. They
are using real explosives as well.
Yeah.
Whoa! You can't go in there, man. I got it right. Max is in there.
Stop! You might not come back out.
We are having a fire. Big fire at the Platts, so there's all flames and firemen helping put out the flames. Ooh, lots of layers to prepare for night shoots.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can be like, oh, I'm so sad, but I think the first thing is making sure there's enough snacks.
Foot warmers.
Yeah, hand warmers.
Body warmers.
Packs that you put on your body.
Lots of
thermals.
Fleecy tights. And what else? Snacks.
Sweets.
Cake.
Yeah.
Sweets.
Help!
I have never done anything of this scale before. I think I've done some... Oh, well, I've certainly done night shoots. We've done stunts and things like that, but this is the first time I've ever actually seen real fire on a set. That's very exciting.
It's not so good on the knees when you've got to run on these cobbles. But everybody gets excited because they get to stay up late and have the dinner on a bus. So that's quite exciting. But it's a bit cold. Having the Platts as neighbours, you get used to all the drama, don't you? But I think Tim would just be rather be at home, having his dinner on his knee, watching the football. But that's not to be tonight, is it?
Iconic Australian soap opera Neighbours has been axed for a second time. The residents of Ramsay Street received a new lease of life when Amazon picked up the long-running soap. The revival proved to be successful, nominated for 2 Daytime Emmy Awards. But 2 years on, the streaming giant has now scrapped production after the dissolution of its Freevee service. In a statement, Network 10 said Fremantle Australia, the producers of Neighbours, and production partner Amazon have advised Network 10 the production of the show will end in July this year, with the last episode airing in December 2025. The program will be missed by the fans and the people who have been part of this amazing journey. Fans around the world have reacted on social media, sharing their devastation. Recently, the cast celebrated the show with a 40th anniversary tour around the UK. Neighbours will officially celebrate its 4-decade anniversary this March with a special week of episodes dedicated to storylines and characters new and old. For more, we are joined by the executive producer of Neighbours, Jason Herbison. Thanks so much for joining us on Lunchtime, Jason. It's a sad day. You're there on the Neighbours set. How are cast and crew handling the news?
It's an emotional day, a little bit Groundhog Day. We were kind of in this place a couple of years ago, but actually we're all just feeling a huge sense of gratitude. We love working on the show. It was an honour to be able to come back and do these couple of years that we're in the middle of now. And we're actually just feeling, humbled and grateful to have continued the show to this point.
Yeah, the show was saved once before and it ended up going, in fact, to a wider audience, including the US, getting nominated for those 2 daytime Emmys, one for Best Soap and one, of course, for Guy Pearce, who played Mike Young. What's this second life of the show been like for you all?
It's been fantastic. And I think the thing that I hope is remembered at the moment is that it has been a very successful chapter. As our viewers would know, very often the number 1, number 2 show on Prime in the UK. So we're not ending because we don't still have an amazing, loyal audience. And I think that's just something that we're all celebrating at the moment. It was celebrating Neighbours the last time we ended, and that's very much the vibe now as well. We are just celebrating the show today, the show's legacy, and also the great episodes that we've got ahead, because we're certainly on air until the end of the year. So there's a lot to come in this, our 40th anniversary year.
The farewell episodes, when we thought it was gone last time, were so emotional and had so many surprises. You also write the show. How are you going to possibly face saying goodbye again?
Look, I've had that question a few times today. My response is, give me a minute. It's all very new. I'm not sure. I certainly wouldn't want to repeat myself. That was a great finale. I loved writing that episode. It was incredible that everyone came back for it. I don't know. I think this time around it would be a little bit of a different tone. But just as we said before, we were resting the show. We do see Neighbours as eternal. Who knows about the future? So I think whatever ending, it will be a door left open kind of ending again.
The show turns 40 in a few weeks, an absolutely incredible milestone. What celebrations are planned?
We have a big 40th week. All of our storylines at the moment are building up to that. It's really a very big week that just celebrates what Neighbours is. Obviously, we love nostalgia. We love an excuse to bring back the odd returnee. We've got a bit of that going on, but it's also really, the week really celebrates the storytelling that our viewers have loved over the years. So nod to the past, but big stories that will actually set us up for the months to come, because as I say, we are on air until the end of the year, so there's a lot more to come.
Anyone in particular we should be looking out for returning?
Returning? Yeah, we've got some characters coming back that haven't been back before. There's actually someone on set today that hasn't been back for a very long time. So that's a little bit of a hook for even further on into the year. But the person who's back on set today, we're all very excited by. So that is definitely something to look forward to as the year goes on.
There's no doubt about you. You do know how to do a good tease, Jason. So how long will Neighbours remain on our screens?
Well, till the end of the year. We're filming episodes now. We've got about another 100 to produce before July. And I would say close to maybe, well, I'm not sure. I haven't counted it up. But we're on air until December. So that's a lot of episodes.
Jason Herbison, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.